So, I hear we're into some of the same stuff.
You are about to join the revolution.
The time has come. Your world will never be the same. You are listening to a sophisticated conversation.
Greetings and welcome to episode number 38 of Podcast Revolution. I'm your host John, or as they call me, Johnny T. And joining me via Skype is my buddy Joe. Joe, say hi.
Hey guys.
And Joe, you need a nickname because everyone on the show has a nickname when they come on. What name do you like? Do you like Target B or something else?
I despise the name Target B. So
all right, what name do you like?
Is desirable. It's up to you guys, really. I just said I hate the name Target B. Any other suggestions there?
All right, I'll call you Target C. All right. And there's also a special guest with Target C, which
yep.
I'll just call you Joe for now. I'll call you Big Joe or something, Jumbo Joe.
Jumbo Joe.
Yeah, we'll call you Jumbo Joe.
I like it. All right.
Joining Jumbo Joe is, hey, why don't you say hi and let's see if they can figure out who you are.
How's it going?
Is that who I think it is?
It is.
I hope so.
Dumb shit. You know who you are. You're Cages. I hope so.
Oh man.
And who else is in there with you, Joe?
Well, Patrick Martin just came in for a second to give me this hat I lent him, but he's gone.
All right, bye, Patrick.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
No, that's it. Erica actually left the room. She'll probably come back in a bit.
All right, Mrs. Jumbo has left.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, very good. So, Joe, I'd like to talk to you, but Cages is more important. He's more important to the show, no offense.
Yeah.
So, Cages, how have you been? People have been asking a lot of questions.
Oh? What have they been asking?
They've been asking how you've been and where you've been.
I've been alright. Just trying to get back into the swing of things with the semester and figure out a routine for homework. And
he's been working at a stripper joint.
All right, well, I have a list of questions for him, and I think that would answer one if it was true. One of the questions is, have you gotten a job yet?
No, not yet. I will be planning on trying to get something for the summer, though.
All right, that would be very new for you. Let's see. Do you still sit on the couch a lot?
Do you even need to ask?
I've actually moved to a chair because the couch has somehow vanished from the lounge, so...
Maybe it disappeared underneath you somehow, or it like morphed in... I don't know. But, alright, are you still obsessed with Dexter?
As much as I was before, I guess, yeah.
Alright, and have you learned your phone number yet?
Somehow I knew that question was coming.
And yet you still haven't learned it. I mean...
Now, Kevin, if a girl asks for your number, are you going to say... What are you going to say?
Well, since that's never happened to me, I'd want to make sure they gave me their number so I knew it was real. That's just me. I'm not like you, Joe. Girls don't come up and give me their number.
Well, maybe they will once we have our website up and post your picture on it. We'll plaster it, and everyone will be like, "Oh, that's Cages. Oh, yeah."
Yeah.
So, right. We'll get some flattering photos of you. Don't worry.
All right.
All right. Very good. So, Joe, how's life for you? Who are you for our listeners, Jumbo Joe?
Well, what do you want to know? I'm a student at UNH. I'm studying Russian and going to Russia this summer.
Очень хорошо, очень хорошо.
What? It's очень хорошо?
Да.
Yeah.
Неплохо.
Да, я знаю немного русский язык, но...
Я тракул твою мать. Да?
Kakaya.
On behalf of the viewers, what the hell are you guys saying?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't add this, John.
Cage's Goluboy. Da?
Yeah,
All right, that's enough of that.
we probably should ignore that.
Yeah,
no
whatever.
Know what we're talking about.
All right, so Joe, who are you? What makes you tick?
What makes me tick?
Yes.
What pisses me off?
No, just what makes you you?
All right. Well, I'm an archer. I shoot a compound. I'm a bow hunter. I'm a climber. Yeah, I've loved the outdoors, and I love making movies.
Have you made any movies about the outdoors?
I've one that I plan on making this summer. It's a statement about kind of the lost wilderness of America.
So Joe, what's your most popular movie that you've made to date?
Well, most popular movie I've made to date is one I made in high school that received a lot of buzz when it came out. It's mainly an inside joke for the town, really. But so I'm not going to go into it on this podcast.
Well, can we at least get the title of your infamous?
And judge what you may by the title. It's not what you think it's about. The title is Cat Boners.
It's actually about dog boners.
Maybe.
No, it's actually about the size of your Asian co-students' genitalias.
That's racist.
But that's what you said. You're racist. You're not racist. Those
No,
townies, the townies are racist.
No.
Or are the townies the good guys?
No one's really the good guy in that film.
Well, that's true.
Everyone is kind of an idiot in that film.
Kind of like Cages.
And I'm the biggest idiot in that film, actually.
Well, you're colorblind, so you have an excuse.
I was wondering if that was going to be brought up at some point.
It is. It's pretty embarrassing. I mean, Eric's OCD. I went on a horse ride in Boston one time. I guess that makes me a fag. Cages is Cages, which is enough said. But none of those compare to you because you're colorblind. You can't appreciate a good rainbow.
Yeah, but we are. Yeah, and we can't be pilots either.
No, I wouldn't want you to be a pilot.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to trust me with hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment.
And you'd probably show up at a gay pride parade and not even realize you were at one. Because you can't tell all the colors.
Funny story, I used to wear a pink shirt all the time as a kid. Thought it was gray. Kids made fun of me, I had no idea why. And then when my parents finally told me the shirt was pink.
Well, why didn't your parents tell you sooner?
Because they thought it was funny.
I think that is worth making a movie about, or a scene. Like, some parents who just appreciate the torture that their son is enduring for their own sick pleasure.
Probably what's going on with Michael Bay right now.
I have a feeling you don't like Michael Bay.
Not at all.
What's wrong with Michael Bay?
Well, his movies are of such a generic, explosive element that is just really boring lately.
Well, what are some movies that he's directed?
Well, he's directed Pearl Harbor, Transformers, the Transformers series, rather, The Island. I think he directed Armageddon, too.
He did. A lot of people like Michael Bay, and his movies make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, they do, because it kind of...
They pander?
Appeals to that primitive part of our brain that just loves the violence.
Sounds kind of like cat boners. Keep going.
Oh, yeah. That's a different part of the brain. That's another kind of thing. We can cut that, right?
I'm not cutting anything.
That's bullshit.
That is not bullshit. I love Cage's little Pooh Bear giggle.
Thanks.
So Cage's, have you seen any good movies lately?
Saw True Grit, which is pretty good.
Okay.
I agree. True Grit was fantastic.
I still need to see that.
Jeff Bridges was awesome in it.
Was he better than he was in
Tron?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. A lot better.
Did he play two roles?
Well, see, I think Tron, the actors were good. They just had the misfortune of being a part of a miserable script.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Because Olivia Wilde also did a wonderful job. She just did the best with what she had, with what they gave her, really.
Yes. All right, moving on. Joe, I told you to prepare some topics. What do you want to discuss?
The art of procrastination, maybe?
Yeah. All right. That's an art that I undertook and mastered while I was in college. So, how's the world of procrastination these days?
Well, it's really easy now that I have an Xbox. I've been playing through some wonderful video games. BioShock is fantastic.
It's a very good game.
Almost ruined my relationship, but it's... no.
But Halo saved it, right?
Yeah, Halo saved it, because believe it or not, my girlfriend has actually become a Halo junkie.
So, Jumbo Jane loves Halo.
Yeah. She actually will probably play a few games after this podcast is over.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Is Cage's ever allowed to play with you?
No. No, we only have 2 controllers.
What's wrong with Cage's?
Huh?
Suck at Halo.
Okay. Fair enough. But you sit on the couch so much, you might as well play games instead of just watching TV. You could build your hand-eye coordination instead of building your cooking repertoire.
My cooking repertoire?
You probably have watched the Food Network more than once.
I guess.
All right then.
Now,
Right.
Kevin, what other movies have you seen recently?
I saw The Fighter with John.
You guys saw that?
We did see that.
How was it?
It was excellent.
Yeah.
Christian Bale is going to win Best Supporting Actor at the Academy Awards.
Really?
He will.
Alrighty.
He was a great crackhead. Kind of like Cage's. If Cage's was a crackhead. Cage's? Come in.
The girl from True Grit also nominated for Best
I think-
Supporting?
Yeah, she was nominated as Best Supporting Actress, even though she was the star of that movie.
Yeah, I was... So wait, so what is that? I think Jeff Bridges was nominated too. Was he nominated for Best Actor, or...?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that's... I was... Yeah, I'm glad he doesn't have to go up against Christian Bale.
No.
Do you think, who do you think will win, actually? James Franco from 127 Hours or Jeff Bridges?
Neither. Colin Firth is probably going to win.
Really? For the King's Speech?
Yes. I still need to see that movie, but based on what I've heard, he's probably the leading candidate.
Oh my.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
I'll have to watch that movie. I've actually heard some good things about it, but...
Alright, well, some of our fans don't like when we talk about movies too much because they're faggots, Captain J. Russ, and don't like movies. I'm just kidding, Captain J. Russ. You're a valuable asset. But, I think we're going to go into a commercial break, and then we'll be right back with some more discussion.
Have commercials on this?
I thought you said you listened to some episodes. All right, we'll be.
Okay, I lied.
All right, we'll be right back.
I listened to like the beginning of an episode.
All right, shut up. We'll be right back. All right, I'm going to hang up really quick, and then we'll do a... Well, hang on. Keep the recording.
That'll be $7.95 for your milk and crackers.
Here is your money.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too, you Mr. Cages. Now, look, Mr. Jumbo, what do you want to do this afternoon?
Let's get a red box.
Get a red box?
Red box films.
Well, I am not opposed to watching a movie, but I'm not one of those ridiculous red box retards who wastes $1 every day and has to walk all the way back to store, back to market to return his freaking movie.
But Redbox hits are wonderful. It's always the new, latest films that just come out on DVD.
And the new latest films are also on Netflix, and most of them are on Instant Stream, and I can watch as many as I want for low price and not be a Redbox retarded moron.
But what about renting movies from Hannaford's?
Why the hell would I do that? What the hell is Hannaford? We don't have that in New Jersey. We have Dead Dog, we go to market, we go to Chinese store, say cut my rabbit in half, hang it inside out and I eat it, and then I go home and I watch Netflix on my Xbox, on my personal computer, on my iPhone, on my PlayStation 3, on my Wii, but no fucking Redbox.
Sucks for you.
Purchase Netflix subscription.
Screw Redbox.
Alright, and we're back. Wasn't that a great commercial for Netflix?
Indeed it was.
Mm-hmm.
And though I don't agree with his overall tone, I have to say the theme of New Jersey Guy's message is pretty consistent with how I believe that Netflix is the way to go.
I think the creators of that ad are just geniuses. Just really capturing the atmosphere of a real shopping experience.
That's true, and that grocery clerk, he was really passionate about his job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love his repetition, too.
Oh, man, but well, we all know that's Cage's acting because he's never actually been a grocery clerk, so he doesn't know the actual experience.
Ouch.
And I use the word acting lightly.
Again, ouch.
Yes.
Well, we better not have any Jersey listeners.
Oh, we do have some.
Really?
Yeah, and we have a few.
They don't take offense to your,
Oh, they do. But some people see it as like a term of endearment.
Mm-hmm. Just like South Park's episode.
Oh, Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Anyways, we got some listener mail to discuss.
Fantastic. Let's hear it.
All right. It says, Dear Johnny T and the crew, Bad Andy, you are a motherfucking faggot and should die in a fire. The third G in faggot stands for gay. He spelled faggot with 3 G's initially. I hope you slit your femoral artery and slowly bleed out, the cold grasp of death dragging out your last spark in painful agony. The only people who call you Awesome Andy are the dudes you suck the dicks of in truck stop bathrooms.
Wow, this is a charming character.
Sincerely hoping that your syphilitic dick falls off and you choke to death on it, RoboCop MD. All right. Apparently, this emailer was too. He didn't feel like revealing his name, but that's a bit harsh.
Yeah. I don't know this guy, this Andy guy, but
you do know Andy. He
what?
You know Andy.
Oh, Andy. Yeah, I do know him.
But yeah, I mean, he's not here to defend himself, but he did see the email and he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know. How do you respond to that?
Oh man, I don't know if that's a fight fire with fire circumstance, or it's tough without a name to go on.
Well, RoboCop MD. But that's some pretty strong hatred.
Mm-hmm.
And saying you want him to slit his femoral artery and slowly bleed out.
Really taking some thought into this.
He clearly does not like Bad Andy, who hasn't been on the show in a while. He needs to come back.
Mm.
But Bad Andy, just like Cage is, apparently, has made a few enemies while also making some friends.
Yeah.
Because Cage's got some hate mail several months ago. That was pretty entertaining.
I heard about that.
But, I mean, Cage is a pretty smug asshole, so it's easy to get mad at him.
I am who I am.
That's too much.
Oh, here's something. Cages and I were playing basketball the other day, and Cages is a good 3-point shooter. He's a sharpshooter.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I try.
What was that?
Oh, that was Erica. That's my girlfriend.
Did she just get off from Jumbo Joe?
Yes!
Yum.
Or the gallon of ice cream I have. I legit am eating from a gallon of ice cream right now.
Are you sharing it with Jumbo Joe and Cages?
No!
Oh. You got to put your woman in place, Joe.
No, I am stuffed.
You're stuffed?
Yes. I've had too many rice cakes.
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
No, rice cakes are fucking delicious. That's
Yeah, so his girlfriend's eating ice cream, and if my boyfriend is eating rice cakes. Does that sound normal?
Sounds like is it Ben and Jerry's?
No.
Alright, good, then you're not that depressed. But
shit.
But being with Jumbo Joe, I can see why you'd want to eat a lot of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
He's a depressing guy.
Hey.
I think you know what he's trying to say, Joe.
I take offense to that, sir.
No, you didn't.
No.
Dan's plastic spoon isn't working out here.
Just use your fingers.
I'm getting ice cream everywhere. This is not a joke anymore.
She's leaving, so we'll have peace and quiet.
Okay. So, I don't know if our international listeners know this, but we've gotten a lot of snow this year here in the northeast of America.
Yeah, we sure have. We had our first UNH snow day.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's the University of No Holidays.
Yeah, sure is.
What happened?
It's
Basically,
snowed the entire day.
just the forecast scared the crap out of our school, so...
Then it snowed 5 inches.
Yeah, pretty much.
Always happens that way. Always happens that way.
Yeah, unfortunately it was the not so busy day for me that was canceled.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
It's a fairly busy day for me, so I'm not complaining.
Cages in a fairly busy day, just that seems very oxymoronic. So, Cages, do you want to defend your honor?
I have some left.
Apparently not.
Show, I don't know.
All right. What?
I hope our listeners don't get bored.
Why would they get bored?
Because of the stunned silence.
Okay.
No, just to talk about the weather and...
All right, that's fair. All right, let's talk about something else, like circumcision.
Yeah. I'd rather not.
You'd rather not be circumcised, or you'd rather not talk about circumcision?
Where did that come from?
Oh no, I'd just rather not talk about circumcision.
Is there something personal that you want to discuss?
No traumatic experience as a child. I don't know, technically that is still a traumatic.
Wait, what? What?
I have no further comment to make.
He's bleeding the fifth.
All right. All right, so just set the story straight. You're not comfortable talking about circumcision because of some traumatic experience.
No, that's not true.
All right, so you are comfortable talking about it.
No, I just... No,
All right, moving on.
I'd just rather not.
All right, moving on. How do you feel about girls who like horses?
He's asking you.
Is this question open to both Cages and me, or is it?
Of course.
Well, you're free to answer too, Kevin.
Would you be turned off by a girl who was obsessed with horses?
Nope. I'm like, well, how obsessed?
Dan is
Yeah.
excited about my ice cream right now.
How about a girl who loves ice cream?
Well, to what extent, too?
One who goes around and keeps proclaiming that she loves ice cream.
I love ice cream.
And made her own ice cream cone.
I did.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's not, like, damaging them. Like, as long as they aren't growing huge.
All right.
You talking about the horses or the ice cream?
Both.
All right. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have a girl who was obsessed with horses and had to be on her horse every single day, or a girl who was covered from head to toe in tattoos?
Horse. Horse
Yeah.
girl.
Same.
And why is that? What's wrong with tattoos?
Oh, nothing's wrong with a tattoo or even a few tattoos. It's just, I don't know, when someone's entire body's covered in tattoos, it's I don't know.
It's a bit much to see a girl head to toe in tattoos.
I'm sure girls probably think the same thing about guys too. With like, I don't know if you.
Fair
it's
enough.
like someone it's like a little kid colored you with an indelible marker. I mean, it's.
All right, Joe, I have a question for you. Since you're into movies and everything,
Yeah.
why are there no good female playwrights?
You mean like like now they're starting to come back. Like before it wasn't really considered. Like women back in the day didn't really make money for that because of the patriarchal society that they were living in. So really, there was no money to be made from it.
Cages, how do you feel about that?
About what now?
Paying attention.
Sorry.
Cages, how do you feel about nudity on television?
Wait, what?
He's got mixed feelings.
How do you feel about nudity on television?
No.
What do you mean?
I'm sure after 12 he loves it.
I don't know. Joe got to plead the fifth on a question. I think I'll do the same.
No. Eric is eating more ice cream. Erica, you gotta take it easy. Oh, speaking of nudity on television, we have our TV on. We have our TV on, and there have been naked bodies.
Does the TV happen to be on Skinamax?
No, it's on HBO.
Okay.
So me and Dan decided we're gonna go get a couple gallons of ice cream tomorrow. We're gonna split it pieces.
Just as long as actually no, never mind. All right. Let's talk about a serious issue.
Alrighty.
All right. We are going to discuss I'll give you an option, okay?
Yeah.
All right. We can either discuss the legitimacy of Pluto being demoted, or we can talk about the new astrological signs.
Oh boy.
I'm Sagittarius now.
I didn't even know about the new astrological signs. What could you explain to us?
Well, apparently some scientist quack guy realized that the Earth has been rotated off its axis or something, like it's changed since the signs were created. So now there's a new sign, and everyone else's sign is all screwed up. So I went from being an Aries to a Pisces.
So did they add another sign, or?
They did.
If I'm Cancer, what am I now?
I don't know. It depends on your birthday. You might still be cancerous, but you might have changed.
I think I'm gonna look this up while we're talking.
Okay.
You want to talk about Pluto then, while I'm finding out what sign I am?
No, not really at all.
Okay, good. Because I didn't really want to talk about Pluto anyways.
All right, good. No, I'm just at a list of controversial topics, so we could talk about one of them. Let's see. How do you feel about Napster? No, screw Napster. Let's talk about Mormons. How do you feel about Mormons?
Mormons? You see, you just let Mormons do their own thing. You don't really, like, you don't take them seriously, but at the same time you don't question them because they're all really nice people.
All?
Well, maybe not all, but like most of the ones that I've met have been some of the kindest people ever.
Okay.
And so I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna question your beliefs if it makes you the person you are right now.
All right, jumping to another topic. How do you feel about feminists?
No comment.
Especially those who feel that it's degrading to women to go down on a man.
Oh, that's bullshit. No, because guys go down on girls all the time. It's not like you mean like.
Yes. Cages, cover your ears. All right, Erica, how do you feel about feminists? Like militant feminists?
I like ice cream.
Okay, we're not talking about Sarah Palin.
You want to talk about Sarah Palin?
Do you want to?
We could if you want.
Go for it.
Well, we could talk about our new show.
What show? It's canceled already.
It is?
Yes.
I didn't know that either. Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah.
man.
But
Like,
she's almost as popular as Cage is.
McCain would have had better chances if he didn't appoint her.
That's true, but now I can't wait until she runs for president because that's going to be
God.
a hilarious couple of months.
Once we start like seeing those interviews again.
I can't wait until Cages runs for president someday.
I still don't think she's gonna run.
I think the rumors are that she is actually. That's one of the reasons why she was.
No,
Actually,
all the teabaggers are in love with her. Of course, she's going to be the run for president.
Yeah.
The teabaggers.
There's a coffee party movement too on Facebook. Yeah. We won't go into this. I don't know. People hear enough of political debates on in the media to.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm on this the list of controversial topics, and one that I've seen before just reminded me of why Bad Andy might have gotten that hateful email. Because actually, I think I might have read that. No, someone sent in an email. I don't know if I read it or not, but it was criticizing Bad Andy for not understanding what pop punk was.
Really?
Yes, Bad Andy did not understand what pop punk meant.
I don't even know if I understand that.
Jumbo Joe, stop talking. Cages, you know what pop punk is.
Sure.
Cages, you would make a horrible host for a show. Cages, I want you to be the fill-in host for the next minute. Go.
Sorry, I can't do as good a job as you, John.
Try. Try. You've got 50 seconds left.
Well, Erica wants me to talk about ice cream.
All right. How about this? Cages. I'll give you a minute to prepare. We'll go to a commercial, and we'll come back, and you'll be the host for a few minutes. All right. We'll be back with host Cages after this. All right. Go.
Bark like a dog. Meow like a cat. Pot of Paw Promise. So good.
Pot to Paw Promise at pottopawpromise.com. How good is it again? Thank you, Cages. Alright, that's done. That was a good one. That was probably the fastest commercial, but...
And welcome back to Podcast Revolution. I'm Cages, and apparently I'm hosting for the moment. So Valentine's Day is coming up pretty soon, and friend here, Joe, actually has an interesting Valentine's Day story.
Yeah.
Earlier. So why don't you tell us about that, Jeff?
All right, let's hear it.
Alrighty.
Let's not.
Well, this is back when your other host and I were pledging a fraternity that we eventually quit. We went to a fraternity cocktail, bringing our dates,
Me! Ice cream lover!
and they just happened to bring this stuff called swamp water. And this stuff is a potent mix of various types of alcohol. We will not go into it. Let's just say that we found out that 2 cups of this stuff, you'd be puking your guts out.
Well, you say we, but it was really just you.
That's you!
Okay, yeah, I was the one drinking the swamp water.
Like, most people had a few sips, and that was enough for them. You had several glasses.
Yeah, with 4 Guinnesses.
An ice cream girl had to take care of him.
A shot of Jaeger.
All night
This was my first date with my current girlfriend. On Valentine's Day, when I proceeded to throw up into this kid's toilet for about 2.5 hours.
And I'm pretty sure a middle-aged, or maybe more than that, gentleman hit on your girlfriend more than you did.
Yeah.
That is the case.
Yeah, while I was puking over the toilet. And she was just taking care of me while this guy was putting moves on her.
Were they good? Why am I hosting? Cages. Host.
Hey, you said I only had to host for a minute. Come on.
I'll host.
I thought my minute was up. What the heck?
Well, lead the discussion.
So yeah, that 40-year-old guy.
I remember that whole pledging process was hilarious. Just because how we all bailed at the last minute on our induction that we all quit.
Yes, and I'm glad I stayed true to the pledge and quit with you guys, because that fraternity has done nothing since then, and I'm sticking true to my word came to help me.
Yep.
So I'm glad you and Hippie Dave quit on the last day.
Has Hippie Dave gone on the show?
He's been on one episode for about half an hour.
Oh my. Damn.
And
Well, yeah.
yep,
You do it.
Hippie Dave's been on it, and so has Ketchup Hines.
Ketchup Hines.
Ketchup Hines.
Oh man. Why didn't you join pledge with us, Cages?
I was actually.
Cages was smart!
No, I
Yes, but I was actually gone snowboarding that weekend, so I came back and Joe, being my next door neighbor at the time, was just like, "Hey, we joined the fraternity."
in every dream you reign supreme. Alpha Phi Delta Rose.
Target B.
Fuck that.
If I recall,
Oh,
And
story to everyone.
Target B and Bunny.
Yeah. What was the other? There's an. You know
Kier?
you know what they were gonna nickname me?
I don't.
If I were to become a brother, I was told that my nickname was gonna be Shadow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
and
Like-
why was that?
I don't know. I think it's had something to do with I have no idea, actually.
All right, Cages, why don't you lead the discussion back to Valentine's Day?
So, Joe, you obviously have a girlfriend. What are your plans for Valentine's Day?
Well, as you know, this was our first date. So Valentine's Day is actually our 2-year anniversary of dating.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
So we'll probably go out to dinner, see a movie.
Kill two birds with one stone. I like it.
Yeah. And then the rest is none of your business.
It usually is people's business because you don't lock doors. I believe it's at least 3 or 4 times when I've knocked, not heard anything, opened the door like I normally do, and immediately got screamed at.
Yeah.
And not the door. I didn't even turn the knob. The door was open. I just pushed the wood. There's a simple mechanism called a lock.
Listen, spur of the moment stuff. You don't think about. You don't think about that kind of stuff.
All right, you crazy kids.
It was spontaneous, sir.
Cages, is that a valid excuse?
I guess.
All right, if he guesses,
I
then
lived next door to him, and you walked in on him more than
Actually, I think it was probably my mistake by saying "don't come in."
But you didn't say the don't. I
No,
didn't
I
hear
did
the
say
don't.
the don't. I think you just didn't hear it.
It was like, don't come in. And you sounded very excited.
I wonder why.
Come in! Come hang out! Come in! No! Get out! All right, so back to Valentine's Day. Joe, even though you're in a relationship, what are your feelings towards Valentine's Day? A good fun time or a Hallmark holiday?
It's kind of a mix of both. Hallmark holiday, that is a good fun time.
How about you, Cages? What are your feelings?
Well, I've never had a girlfriend on Valentine's Day, so I don't know. It's just kind of regular day for me.
Okay. Does it leave you feeling depressed like it does millions of other Americans?
Maybe a little bit.
Does it make you want to go on a shooting spree?
I hope not.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
You don't know if you'd go that far?
No.
I certainly hope you do know that you wouldn't go that far.
Damn.
All right, no response. I'm not going near Cages on Valentine's Day.
What?
What?
What are you doing for Valentine's Day, John?
What am I doing? I'm working. And then probably playing Xbox.
And then are you gonna shoot up your workplace?
I have a wife.
Yeah, but you have to work on Valentine's Day.
That's fine.
Okay.
Working for him is romantic. Come on.
Yes.
Yes. Pretty much.
Alrighty.
All right.
Wait. What was the last thing you were gonna do when you got back?
Play Xbox?
Yeah. No, yeah. Why play Xbox?
Because my wife's going to be working also.
Oh. So what are you doing after that?
Probably eating dinner. And then
With
going.
your wife,
then,
I take it.
What?
With your wife, I take it.
Yeah, probably. We'll probably have some SpaghettiOs or something.
Nice romantic.
Very romantic. So I take it that you think it's just a Hallmark holiday.
I'll say what you said. Somewhere in between.
Yeah. So nothing.
Just the whole
actually,
CYA
SpaghettiOs
thing.
can be very romantic if you.
You know what else can be romantic? A horse ride in Boston. That's right, Eric. That's right, Eric. Hey, he's not even listening. Oh,
Now,
Eric.
How recent was this horse ride?
Like 3+ years ago. We were just in Boston walking around, and there was a guy charging for horse rides, so we took a little horse ride for like 20 minutes.
Is that memorable of a moment?
Usually, I feel that the people who say that things are like that certain activities are feminine or emasculating, I feel like those people are the people who are less comfortable with their masculine identity.
Like they have something they need to protect.
Yeah.
So is that why you wore the pink shirt?
Or is it a matching color guy?
See, that is a classic Cage's comment right there.
Yeah. I think that has more to do with my colorblindness.
He owns a pink toothbrush.
That, I thought it was green.
Oh boy.
No,
I'd hate to see.
I had that toothbrush for like
Let's
3
play-
months, and
let's
the
play
entire
the
time I
color-
thought it was green.
Let's play the color game. Okay. Joe, what's this color?
Oh boy. I'd hate to see you going through a stoplight in a foreign country.
Joe.
What? No.
Joe.
What was? No, stoplights are not a problem. It's just the blinking yellow or blinking red.
Joe, what's this color? Joe, what's this color?
It's blue.
Okay, you're doing okay right now.
You gotta stop this game before I get one wrong.
Hey Joe, what color is Cage's skin?
What's this? What's this?
Cage's skin?
It depends what part you're
It's like bleeding.
What's this?
All right. This has gone ridiculous enough. We're going to another commercial. We'll be right back with recommendations.
Alrighty. Come on down to Frank's Emporium. We are selling off this brand new Cages. Fresh at the age of 21, this young little tart is ready to go.
Go.
Cages, come on down. Take him in your car. Take him to a hotel. Take him on your bed. He'll go down anywhere.
Go down on your bed.
So starting off the bid at $5, the price will just keep going up, and Cages is going down.
Going down, if you know what I mean.
Come on, the ladies love him.
Oh, God! Ah!
So come on down to Frank's Emporium and auction off this brand new Cages.
Cages. Yeah, Cages is so awesome. Guys, we have to go down to that auction so we can try to get a Cages, and we can teach him his phone number. And I actually already know it. And oh my God, I'm so excited to see Cages.
Feel like a piggy.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so wrong.
All right, and we're back. All right, this has been a pretty successful show. Some changes with Cages hosting briefly and proving how actually surprisingly good he is. Wink, wink. So now we're gonna do, as we end every episode, with recommendations. And as we do sometimes, we'll recommend a TV show. Joe, would you like to start?
Yeah, my first recommendation is the show Breaking Bad. Fantastic show. They just finished off their 3rd season last spring.
I've heard good things about that show.
Oh, it is fantastic. The pace is really slow, but when something big happens, it's big.
What's the premise of the show?
Basically, a high school chemistry teacher is diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. He has an autistic son. Well, maybe not autistic. I think his son has cerebral palsy.
It's Cages, pretty much. Okay, go on.
A pregnant wife, and he's dying. And with his job, he's not making enough money to leave them off. So he decides to cook crystal meth with a former student, and he rises among the drug producers' ranks, and it follows his rise as a criminal mastermind, really. And it's a fantastic show as he kind of sacrifices a lot for his family, and it's really tense.
Nice. Excellent. Cages, how about you?
One really good show I've seen is The Walking Dead.
Eric also had good things to say about that show.
It's based off the basically a graphic novel of sorts, and it's about a cop who goes into a coma and wakes up, and all of a sudden he's in the world full of zombies, doesn't know where his family is, and basically trying to kick ass, find his family, and survive somehow.
Does he kick ass?
For the most part, yeah.
That's very good then. Actually, it's funny. I saw an article the other day talking about how a zombie invasion would never actually work in real life.
Why is that?
Well, there were like 20 reasons, but most of them are that zombies are really slow, and like the sun would like help bugs and stuff grow in their skin during the day, and natural diseases would kill them before they had a chance to kill people, and that they'd hurt themselves and they don't have a central nervous system to heal themselves on even small cuts and bruises, and several things like that, and that people are just good at natural killing machines, and we just kill the zombies.
Yeah.
And that's why we're the number one species on the planet, because we kill everything else. We're not bigger or stronger, we just have better weapons.
Yep.
To the point where we'll probably just kill ourselves off.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
We're our own worst predator.
The most dangerous game is man. Anyways, now I will get to my recommendation, which is a show that I've heard a lot about, but haven't seen until recently when it showed up on Netflix Watch instantly. And the name of the show is Party Down. Have you heard of it?
Nope, not at all.
Oh well, it was on Stars. It's not on anymore. But yesterday, when I had a snow day from work, I actually watched half of the first season. That's how good it was.
Damn.
And it's a hilarious show. It's has Jane Lynch on it from Glee, and Martin Scott are a few of the characters. And it's about a crew who goes to different parties and serves people and helps keep the party going. And they all have their inner dramas and whatnot. And it's out in California, so a lot of them are trying to make it as actors.
Huh.
But it's pretty funny. And the second episode, they went to the Young Conservative Conference, and that was pretty funny because a lot of the characters resembled cages.
Of course they did.
What about the keyboard out?
Well, speaking of cages, our dorm is trying to get a dorm T-shirt together, and Cages has even though Cages and I have both lived here for almost 3 years now. I'm actually moving off to the Gables next year, and Cages, as far as I know, is remaining here. But so they decide they want to make the dorm our dorm hall house just say hall house with a picture of Cages on the front, and then it says on the back, "One man wolf pack."
I like that.
And we are really trying to get this shirt to go through.
Actually, I think the beginning, I'd like it better if it said Hull House Forever.
Yeah. that would be that. I like that even more.
Or like Hull House 3 Forever.
Yeah.
But not bad. Good stuff. Yep. Good stuff. All right, so that's pretty much a good episode. Well, I think it'll be okay. Haven't heard it yet. Well, I have, but I haven't.
Yeah.
But,
and I just want to tell every Russian speaker out there that I'm sorry for the botched grammar.
Yeah, no one cares. All right. Sorry, Joe. But yes, I need to wake up for work in 6 hours, so I should probably get to editing this and putting it up online. So, what? Alrighty. So, thank you guys for coming on. I'd like to thank.
Pleasure.
Actually, before I get to my thank yous, Joe, do you have any closing words?
Avoid the clap.
All right, good advice. Cages, speaking of someone who's avoided the clap his whole life, what advice do you have, or what closing statement do you have?
Usual silence, I guess. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What episode is this going to be?
38.
38. Alrighty.
All right, Cages, say some parting words, please.
Some parting words.
Cages, you have like dozens of adoring fans. So, don't let them go out on a bad note.
You said say some parting words.
You're never going to be on the show again, Cages. You're fired.
I'm surprised it took this long.
John, if I ever come on this show again, we need to advertise Rage Broadheads.
All right, you will be on the show again.
All right.
Very soon.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for taking time out of your busy college schedules, out of your studies. I know you're always studying 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
And I thank you. I'd like to thank our listeners, especially the one who sent in the email, regardless of the content of the email.
We don't censor shit on this show.
It was just nice to get an email. And I will also thank me, because without me, the show wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, thank you, John.
You're quite welcome. And thank you, Mrs. Jumbo Joe, for your ice cream comments.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
So good. Oh.
Yes, Podcast Revolution is very good.
Yep.
Yes. All right. All right. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dust.